Welcome everyone to another video in our Bryan Fundamentals series where I try to get better at Bryan day by day and bring you along for the ride. So today, the time of this recording, I've been gone from the stream for about 4 weeks, I would say, maybe about a month. I haven't, and I've been on a bit of a trip to Japan with my family, and it's been a lot of fun. So I'm not jet lagged anymore, but because of that, we basically had a small break from the game, and this is just, you know, I'm not really trying to like immediately dive into like, all right, well, let's just get back to practice, but I do think this is a good time to like, okay, let's see what am I capable of doing if I don't overthink things, right? Right. Like, I think there is some value to trying to play on instinct and trying to play on like what you know and what you see and just like not overthinking what you are seeing. And I know that's given us success in the past, so I want to try doing that today and see just where that leaves us, right? So because of that, in the spirit of not overthinking things, we're just going to immediately jump into matchmaking and not expand any more on that. This is going to be a chill session where we play and just see what's happening. And as you can see, I'm also like kind of trying to get my movement back. I got old man hands. I think I troubled someone when I said that last time because I'm only like in my 30s, but Alright, we have a Fakumram. Fakumram, I typically would play closer. So let's try to aim to do that. Let's try not to play the down 4 game because I'm pretty sure we're just going to get jet kicked from trying to do that. That was sick side step. Okay. I can afford to slow down a little bit here, I think. Run up and do this. Okay. Good blocks. That worked out okay. You can tell that they're pressing a lot and sidestepping a lot. More sidestepping. More sidestepping. Nice. Cool. That's not bad. I'm pretty okay with what's going on here right now. Whoa, I'm surprised that missed. Oh, I tried to, catch that side step a bit, but I did not. But that caught it. Okay, we'll take that. Oh, there's more to it, okay. Oh shit, I'm freaking dead. Go for this. Oh my god! Woo! I had no logic behind that. We robbed him. So you notice I'm not saying much. I'm just kind of trying to play, right? I'm calling out like the obvious things that I'm seeing, but that's it. Ooh, that moves a little slower, huh? Good step. Oh, I already have heat. Whoops. Whoops! How's it going, Speedball? It's good to see you. I'm finally back in America. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's been about 4 weeks, Speedballs. I think maybe a month, actually, to be honest. Nice smash there. Oh no, we dropped it. I feel a little bit rusty, but I don't feel as rusty as I thought I would. This person's blocks are crazy. That doesn't work, does it? Nice. I feel a little bit rusty with like the moves that I'm trying to do, but actually, funnily enough, because I had such a mental reset, I don't feel like I'm actually over. My mental stack is really clear, but that's partially because I'm not thinking. Like, it's the double-edged sword of like, I don't have much of a plan. I'm just letting my, I guess, instincts take over. I know that sounds like way more anime than I'm trying to make it sound, but like, you know, just kind of let the muscle memory of like what I've already trained myself to react to. And I think it's like, oh my gosh, you see like my KVDs are like torched, but like you can kind of tell it like in the sense that the best way to describe that feeling, and we'll see, you know, and it falls apart as soon as you play against someone that can beat you, right? But the best way to describe that feeling is like, you know, okay, based off this player and what I've seen, I'm about to heat burst, and for no other reason than because it feels right, I'm going to sidestep right. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, you can't articulate they're going to down jab or whatever, but you just know sidestep right is good, so to speak. Oops. Wrong input. Oh, that sucks. Oops. Rust! Rust! We need to get our heat. Just gonna go ahead and activate it. Nice. Exactly. We're really like forcing ourselves to have game sense here, basically. Well, that's some bold move. We haven't seen what he would do against Heat, though. That's fair. Oh no! Caught me stepping. Rocked him. They're not protecting their legs too much, they're just mashing. Whoa! He kimpoed it. Yeah, this is really interesting. I'm also like, I feel like this is a good way to like probably build bad habits, to be perfectly honest. And the reason I'm saying that is that I'm throwing out moves that are unsafe without caring. But at the same time, I think that playing as a Bryan character, we kind of put ourselves into this false idea that anything unsafe is wrong. And that's not true either. So I think in some ways we're kind of forcing ourselves to play a little So it's like, in some ways, like, yeah, don't be a coward, because it's minus 10. Bryan is just minus 10, right? He's Kenpoing this. Let's see, what can I do there? Nice. I had that from before. Whoa. Whoa, that Kenpo was sick. That was a sick Kenpo. They're Kenpoing a lot. I need to be a little bit careful with my timing. I can tell that they're getting there, getting like a bit of a read. That is just working. Nice. These hatchets are poisoning me. Let's use more down fours. Oh, shoot. Okay. These Kenpos, I keep thinking that they're not going to get out in time, but the Kenpo is definitely going to get out of there in time. So let's not overthink it, but keep that in mind. Yeah, QCB1 does. You can tell that they're. I see them ducking some. We can honestly just slow down. I'm not afraid here. I'm not actually afraid here. Huh, nice. Okay. Again, I got caught by that. That's okay. I can't step that way. Oh. Nice. I can't step that way. Oh. Nice. They did that really well. I did that. They did that really well. I felt myself thinking very slowly there. Oh my god, their name is Snake Eater. That's why. We were totally cooked. We were already cooked. Oh man, I do feel like I'm struggling to like get to the place where I want to stand, but that'll come with time. I want to be standing in certain places, and I'm like kind of having a hard time getting up and back, and I think that'll just come with a bit more play today. Yeah, 100%. That's giving me a little bit of issues.
Get ready for the next battle.
Different thing, but looks like a Smurf.
Round one.
All right. Nice. Nice.
Round two. Fight.
Okay. Okay, nice. Not bad. Oh no! Fangs galore. Is Fang good or something? Did they buff him finally? Ooh, I like that. Whoa, that tracked me. Nice. I know he's always been good, but I was wondering if there's like a popularity burst to him or if it's just small sample size, I guess. All good. All right. I guess so. Nice. Oh my gosh.
Round two. Fight.
Can't step that way. I think I stepped left against Fang. Oh, that Tsubaki doesn't work that way. Okay. This person's just... I think they're mashing in these situations, actually. Huh. Okay. Oh, that was Requiem. Oh, I'm good. Nice. Yeah, I think I was going right in a lot of those situations, thinking that I should go right, and I got caught by things, but, pretty interesting.
Get ready for the next battle.
I am also hitting an impressive amount of buttons, so I think I got really excited to play against the Falcon Rom. I was like, oh dang, mashed my heart out. I could slow down a little bit, but maybe that counts as overthinking. Maybe we should just like stick to the plan of just doing what feels right for 2 hours as much as we can.
Get ready for the next battle.
We got a law, okay. That being said, like, I think I want to confront my fears of blocking, so maybe I can just like chill.
Round one. Fight.
Okay. Nice. 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 Okay. Nice. Have I played Armor King at all? I have not. I haven't, I don't think I've been back home for a while for most of the time since Armor King came out. Okay. Oh man, that was unfortunate. That was a Snake Rampage and it turned into that. Oops. 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 Oh, right, that's not punishable. Okay. Oh man, we are struggling a little bit, but yeah, slowing down is hard. Of course. Man, he's counter hit confirming those really well. And getting the counter hit really well for that matter. Wow. Yeah, slow down and then get some reads and then speed up, exactly. Oh man, I've definitely like these last 6 months have felt like a bit of a plateau for me. Like I don't really know. I got some coaching from Tone, but I think there's also a little bit of like a I don't know. Maybe my heart is not in it or something. Oh, nice. I'm not really sure. Oops. I don't know what I was trying to press, but I could have just slowed down. That is not duckable. What is the counterplay to that move? I actually don't remember. Whoa, he stepped my down for. You see that? At close range. That's actually a good way to play it for sure. Speedballs. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice. Good timings too. All right. Struggling a little bit here, but not too bad. I do think slowing down, it's like, weirdly enough, just gives me time to just sit, chill. It's actually, because we're playing as the Law, who's one of the first characters we drilled really like closely. I think part of it has to do with that, probably. But just being comfortable, just watching, seeing what's going on. But then not overthinking it, just watching, right? Like, I've played a lot of Tekken. Not as much as, you know, some of the best players, or even some of the mediocre players, but I've played a lot. I've played a lot more than a beginner. So I've seen a lot of patterns, right?
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, that's for sure, Speedballs. And I think, like, in that sense, like, look at Nee, right? Nee took a year to get good at the game. And now he understands it, and he wins in it, right? I don't know. Is he, like, shitting on the game still? Like, no. Yeah, this person presses a lot, so we're kind of just letting them do their thing and then going from there. Ooh, nice. Sure. That's true. I don't know why they keep going for it. Oh my god, I keep falling for it. I wait a little bit and then press. Alright. I wonder if this works. Yes and no. What? Sure. Alright, here we go. Oh no. Oh my god, he got us. I was moving. Nice. There is definitely a lot of launch punishes that are missing from here. He's doing a lot of double wind kicks, but we can deal with that. Warrior Instinct shouldn't exist. I think it's okay. Okay. This person's ducks are insane. This person does press in every single interaction, so it's just a matter of, like, figuring it out and not getting caught by it. Yeah, it's frame tied, or even just let them lose the game for themselves by just allowing them to press, right? Try to bait where you're... Try to not be where they're attacking. Hey, Archie, it's good to see you. I'm back after a vacation. Good punish, though. break. Sure. How weird. This is probably, they're going to use this and then they're going to go ahead and like heat burst while we're far away. So I'm actually going to run at him from here just to see if I'm right. I'm going to run at him. Let's see. It worked! Nice. It's definitely vaguely Akuma, right? Oh, he can do that? Okay. Okay. I thought that was always unsafe. I'll listen to my community. You know I'm very stubborn. Nice. 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 We are brawling a little bit, but that's partially like brawling in situations that we kind of have a feeling where they're going to put their move. I think that's just a thing that I started the game doing, and it's not necessarily the best way to play, but it's the way that I learned. I think that's a carryover from when I played Smash. Yeah, this has been pretty interesting. I don't know, like, I'm definitely seeing the same issues I had before I left, but I'm also not rusty. Well, no, it's also despite being rusty, like, we're not getting destroyed. That's maybe true, Speedballs, but it is best of 3, right? So, we gotta win the format we've been given.
Get ready for the next battle.
Nice.
I'll let you taste the power of my... Round 1.
Give him some time. What type of side step? Okay. Oh, good step. Juggernaut, yeah. Oh, nice. Tommy walking. Oh, he got me. Alright. Let's get some space here. Nice. getting baited a little bit. Nice, nice, nice. Doing okay. Wrong combo, that's alright. I can't believe that worked. Nice. Definitely didn't have many thoughts there. I was just throwing out lows. You notice I'm not saying much either. That's because I've got nothing up here. I'm just like not thinking. But I'm just thinking like, I think I'm just feeling like, okay, here's a low, here's a low. Do this. Let's just throw this out because it seems to be working. The only thing I'm really thinking is try to block. Try to block. Try to move in and block. Try to, like, that's the only thing I'm actually thinking, and then the offense is almost pure autopilot right now. For better or for worse.
Get ready for the next battle.
Galileo.
Round one. Fight.
Alright, here comes the offense. Oh, that was sick. Nice. Okay. Yeah, it is a mid-high. Artis. I'm definitely not catching on to it, but I do know the one you're talking about. Ooh, not good. Touch of death. That one, right? Yep. The GOAT is back. Maybe, Karma. Good to see you back. Good to see you again. The Rusty Goat, maybe. That's a good bar name. Call it the Rusty Goat.
Round one.
It doesn't even make sense. got me tech rolling and then into a button. It's really interesting playing these down 4 games with these people. You just kind of just seeing like how do they deal with it. Okay. Oh! Nice. Yeah, the de-rusting is hard. Mainly just guys, I can't move how I want to. He's using a jab there. We'll get there, I think, but we're just kind of like chilling out here, trying not to do anything too crazy. Good punish, though. Oh no! Nice. Wonder why it's one of the most punishing games for time off. It's because your opponent's moves are very complex, I think. And because of that, you really have to be thinking about what they're doing and responding to what they're doing. I think that's why. I keep getting sidestep 2 instead of sidestep Seep Smash.
Get ready for the next battle.
It's also probably a demanding game, yeah. Also, like, movement is so important to Tekken, and movement is probably the first thing to go when you're physically rusty, right? Like, my movement is struggling, and all of a sudden I can't play neutral. And I think Tekken is a game where it becomes the way the movement, like, mechanically works. I think it's, more... Like, it's not like Street Fighter or something, like a 2D game where you're kind of, there's a finesse to it, but you're holding forward and back for the most part, right? You're not, like, constantly moving your stick. And, like, you know, doing cancels constantly or something. Oh, okay. Okay. Good to know. A lot of strung together moves. Okay. Nice. Hey, Turn, good to see you. Yeah, that's probably true. Y'all know I've always been a fan, though, of solving these problems with coffee. Which, by the way, the coffee in Japan was so nice. I was so happy. I love how meticulous the coffee shops are there and stuff. Yeah, use that throw. Defensive throws. So that goes into a stance. Okay, nice, you got me. That goes into some kind of a stance, and then she's high crushing me. Okay. Yeah, that's where I've been, Karma. I went to Japan for 2 weeks for the first from like November 1st to the 15th. So that's where I've been. All right, let's see. I wonder what I can do to beat this. Interesting. Okay. They're probably staying down. Nope. No respect. Oh, sidestep there was really good, though. Yeah, definitely. More playtime helps. It also helps to be building habits, though, that are good. That high crushes in some situations? Oh my gosh. I thought I was safe. Alright, that's happened a few times now. Nice. Oh, what did I add on top of that? Something about Bryan's jab? Something about they always press? Something about coffee? I was talking about coffee in Japan too. Oh, making sure you're getting good habits while you're playing. Like, basically, you know, I'm going to practice using, like, this move in neutral or something. So that I can be really good at using down pull or whatever move it is, right? As I get absolutely destroyed here. Like, you need time, but you also need, like, structured practice. If that makes sense. Interesting. I thought I could while standing 3 there, I could not. These are pretty good reads from them. Oh, I thought I low parried, but I think you see me. I think I did a snake dash instead. Dang it. Oh man. Speedballs, that's a perfect way to, like, I think there's 2 ways to sidestep jet upper. There's, and I think when you recognize that, you know, sorry if I'm over explaining it, Speedballs, but like, there's 2 ways to sidestep jet upper. There's sidestep and block, confirm what happened from a slower move, and then jet upper. And then there's also sidestep jet upper on a read, so that you can catch things like a down forward 1 that you don't have time to react to. And like splitting it out into which ones you're doing and why helps. I would say that I don't know if this is controversial advice or not, but I would start with the read, because because you don't have to like, you can just focus on when am I gonna do it, and less so on like also having a reaction, also knowing the move. Just go on a read and see if it works, right? But knowing that there's two of them, right? There's two situations that you're identifying here. Wow. Turn, I take it black. I'm not doing anything ridiculous, but I do, I grind my beans when I make them, and then I use a pour over. I prefer darker roasts usually, like the chocolatey notes and stuff. But I love me an incredibly sour, like actually like a sour or like make your hair stand up espresso. But I don't have a good espresso setup right now or set of beans I like. Oops, these jumps though. Ooh. Don't die with heat. I'm an enthusiast level? I guess so. That's like one of the funnest experiences I had in Japan was going to this like super hipster area right next to Takashita Street in Tokyo called Cat Street. And it's a lot less touristy. There are still tourists there, but like, you know, there's more like locals hanging around and it's more like a neighborhood with people living and, you know, thrift shops and stuff. But I went into this coffee shop and they had an espresso and the menu says double shot of espresso by itself. And then the menu itself was 20 beans, like 20 different types of beans and roasts. And that was the menu. It's like you get one price for this espresso, or maybe different prices for the beans for all I remember. And then you just pick which beans you want. And I was like trying to practice my Japanese, right? And I was okay, I can carry a conversation. But at the time I wasn't like amazing at it. And I asked him, I was like, I want an espresso shot, but it's my first time. I don't know any of these, you know, beans. Do you have like a recommendation for me? And this barista basically in Japanese goes, do I have a recommendation? And proceeds to talk about like 5 to 8 of the beans on the menu. Be like, this one has notes of citrus, this one has notes of this. And my American ass is like barely keeping up with this Japanese. And basically, like, not only am I confused already if it were in English, I don't think I got all of it in Japanese. So I'm just like, you said the first one's your favorite, right? I'll take that. It was like pretty funny. I don't know. It was like one of my favorite experiences. Karma, you're allergic to caffeine? That's a thing? If I'm being perfectly honest, to feel good in a game, it depends. I either feel good immediately because what I'm doing is working and I get into a flow state, or what I'm doing is not working and now I'm stuck, oh, damn. I'm stuck like debugging what's going on, and then I'm not in a flow state potentially for the whole session. Oh man. That was really good. Oh wait, we got him. Oh shit. You see them are ducking there? They are afraid. They are so afraid. Uh-oh. Nice. That's actually pretty smart. Okay. I can't believe this keeps working. honestly, Karma, I don't know what the rule is. I'm allergic to a few things too. Around here, I'm really allergic to like the tree pollen and stuff that's all around Texas, and it really messes me up since I was little. Yeah, generic throws are low-key really good. They're fast. They're 12 frame tracking like throws that if they do the right move are unbreakable. Yeah, I get, and it, for a while when I was a kid, it would affect, growing up here, it would affect me like from August to May. Like I get 2 months of reprieve in the summer, basically. But I honestly don't know. Like I feel like I developed an allergy to certain like fruits as I got older, which is kind of wild. So like I don't know. His jab is better than my jab. That block was insane. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I want to get like one of those allergen treatments done. Okay, I went the wrong way, I guess. Nice. Sidestep into that. Nice. I can block more against this character. It does, yeah. That's what I've heard. Nice. This person has no fear, which we already knew. Oh my gosh! I said that. Sure. Oh my gosh. Yeah, what the heck? That forward 4-2 didn't wall splat. It just caused a, like what? Was that a nerf? Karma, they were not too bad. They weren't too bad. I noticed him blocking way before, after, oh, what? Okay. I noticed them blocking way before my hatchet came out later on. Like, there was the same situation at the wall, and I would do my hatchet, right? And then the next time I waited a little bit and did my hatchet, and I saw them holding the block. So I don't think they were, I think we just ran into a wrong habit that didn't work well against us. And then I was so incredulous that I did it again. But I would really like to do one of those treatments that, like, you know, gets rid of your allergies for a while. Okay. Okay. Oh no! Yeah. That one wasn't too crazy. That was lucky. That was a good punish. think I'm getting a little bit flustered by the back one from her. And I'm like holding this block, and then when they don't do it, I get scared, I do something else, and I get caught by the, I don't know if that's not actually twin pistons, but the equivalent of it, right? Whoa, okay. Okay. Gotta be careful. Oh, she turned around! No! And she ducked. And she ducked my, she ducked my second hit and rage arted. I don't know what they were pressing. That was crazy. Good to see you, No Pain. Things have been good. But yeah, I've been pretty good. The trip was good. I am not actually rested, unfortunately, I feel like. But I'm mentally doing pretty good. I think I didn't realize like how bad I was dealing with, I don't know, like a combination of burnout and stress from like work and just like everything in general. That was not even a combo, that was a counter, it says. Well, I guess no, maybe the last bit was a combo, but that's funny. Yes, it's natural karma. Ours is. If the first one hits, the second one hits. No matter if it's counter hit or not. Oh, that just got me shimmying. Oh, interesting. That's actually makes sense. Why? Why did that work? And why did I do it? I don't think they know how to defend against us. Not that I necessarily know how to defend against them either. We'll just let it go out. That beat us! Did they... I think my usage of Incinerator's gotten worse. Nice. Oh, she's not even out yet? Okay. I thought maybe she was out. Oh my gosh, these combos. These combos! Nice dog there. Nice. Armor King's out, but Miarizo in December. Got it. Nice punish, right? Hey, get that punish. Oh, interesting. Good mid. Good mid. Early access is the second? Oh, okay. I've actually, to be perfectly honest, I've not been playing Tekken outside of the stream. I've been playing Expedition 33, and I've been playing the games from a new Famicom disc system that I found in Japan that I was really excited to like work with. Oh, Beaters approves. You want to come play it? You're in town. For those of y'all like me who are too young for this and weren't living in Japan, the Famicom Disk System is like an extension for the Famicom, which is a Japanese NES system, to allow it to play floppy disks instead of cartridges. Like, mechanically what was going on is essentially it's like the connector is actually the cartridge connector. It goes into the top slot of the Famicom. And now instead you're playing games off the... Oh my gosh, what's going to happen here? That's going to happen. But I think I'm alive. So now you have like a floppy disk slot at the bottom now where you can put your games. Nice. And so... every game, one of the advantages of this, which is really cool, is toothpulls. The first one is like a very Japanese thing, basically. It's a very Japanese thing, which is that you can take your game and go, I'm done with this, take it to a Nintendo store, and they would burn a new game onto it legally. Like, you pay them like a fraction of the cost of a game, and they would burn a new one on. But the other thing that was really cool is that it gives you a way to save your game. So, like... yeah, that's all good, Beaters. So because of that, there's two sides to a floppy disk. And so what they would do is, on side A, you load in side A. Nice. You would load in side A, and side A would have your save files on it. So what it would do is it starts loading the save files into memory while playing a intro on the title screen, like your normal game intro, right? While it loads everything into memory. And then when it's time to play, it says, take the floppy disk out, switch to side B. So you do that, and now the game loads up on side B, and you play. With all that data that you have, with all that data you have from your side A that you've loaded. Now, oh my gosh. Let's try and win this. Now when it's time to save your game and you're done playing, right? Now when it's time to save your game, you go, I'm done playing, and it goes, okay, you want to save? Alright, insert side A. Oh my god, I'm dead. Insert side A. So now you go back to side A, it saves the game, and then you can turn it off. That was how the Famicom worked. I can't believe this is sort of working. No! Stole it. Alright, so because of that, you could play games with like pretty complex save files. They were able to play like more complex soundtracks, so like, yeah, it's like overall it's just like a pretty cool thing. So I was just really excited to play with that, but I didn't realize, yeah, Vitas was probably reacting more to the Expedition 33 one. I've probably put in like at least over 10, maybe closer to 15 hours in Expedition 33 this week since I got home.
Get ready for the next battle.
Hey, Armor King. This is one of the first Armor Kings I played. I played a few right before going to Japan. So now I get to play like the Armor Kings that I've been playing for a bit. Oh, I thought I could jump over it. I couldn't. Not enough time. Ah! Yeah, I'm still in Act 1, Peters. I embarrassingly somehow got lost in a hallway simulator, which was hilarious. And it's also because I went down a side route and didn't actually notice where the main route was. Oh no. Well, that's a cool transition that you can do that. Oh, that doesn't crouch me. I was trying to while standing free that. It's mainly so turned because there was more data on the disc, so they could afford to put more. So for example, on like, there are certain games that are on both. Like a good example is like Legend of Zelda. And Legend of Zelda has a few extra like bass lines going on, which I thought is hilarious. Yeah, it's nothing, it's definitely not like, oh wow, this is the definitive way to play or something, but it's pretty good. It's nice. Certain games, like the original Super Mario Brothers 2, like, which, both of them. So there's one that became the Lost Levels in the US, or North America, and there's the other one that's like, the one that we actually called 2 in the US, which is actually Doki Doki Panic. Both of their versions on the Famicom were the disc only. Nice. It's larger files mainly, yeah, more than an actual extra sound channel. But they get to use all of those sound channels instead of just, you know, the ones they have the data for. Hey, we won. What do I use? Well, I learned Java when I was in school, but these days, and Java's pretty prevalent, but these days, my job is full stack application. So the back end is Python with a Django library, which is essentially, if you're not aware, it's like an extra, I guess, modular library for Python that gives you kind of like a free admin web server on top of a database, but it's Python. And then my front end is TypeScript with React. And then we have a part of my company that uses Ruby, but it's deprecated. And I haven't really had to do that much Ruby, and I don't like Ruby. Oh no! Oh, I didn't step the right way. But Python's pretty versatile. Python's also one of the best interview languages. Nice. Oh, interesting. Whoa, that's cool. Whoa! Nice. Oh, unfortunate. He's sidestep left? Okay. I'm like, it's kind of funny. The things from Tekken, there were so many Armor Kings in Tekken 7. The things from Tekken 7, I kind of just naturally know what's going on. But anything that's like new is like weird. It's throwing me off. And that's, I guess, how it goes. Good duck. Oh, I've got thrown. Good ducks. This person is trying to deal with our throws by ducking. One thing I just noticed, I haven't really been paying enough attention, to be honest. And I don't mean that like a diss. But I think they're ducking to deal with our pressure, basically. They've been learning Rust. So Linux is good. And I'm not going to over-explain it, but Linux, you know, is an operating system, right? So any programming language can pretty much be done in Linux, and it works probably the best on Linux. But under the hood, Mac is also Linux. Apple is actually just a gigantically reskinned version of Linux, so as soon as you try to write code on it, it behaves like Linux. So you can also do Mac, but like knowing Linux stuff basically transfers over to Mac. Rust, though, I have a coworker who is a massive fan of Rust. Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. All of the command line stuff that you're going to learn in Linux, exact same in Mac. Basically, Mac, as soon as you leave the UI and enter the command line, it's pretty much Linux with a few small exceptions, like Brew, in the way that they manage their packages. But that's just because they're coming from a different place. But like, as far as actually doing things, like bash commands, all that's the same, pretty much. It's 99% the same. So yeah, those are the two. Like, it's pretty acceptable to use a Mac as a development machine. Windows, on the other hand, completely different thing. There's a reason why it's so hard to port games outside of Windows. But Rust is good. I have a coworker who's a fanatic for Rust. He loves Rust, and I haven't worked in it yet. He will convert me eventually, I'm sure. And Rust is like a big. I think a lot of Ruby devs actually prefer Rust because it's like doing similar things. I don't know in what way. But really just like whatever, depends on what you're trying to do, right? Nice. What the heck? Definitely not the rest of this year turn unless there's like an end of year like party for the locals, which I don't really count. Oh man, you got me. You got me. Nice. I wanted to do this! I do have a local, yeah. But that's all I'm going to do probably for the rest of this year. This person's patterns are weird. I mean, if I just hold the block, what happens? Why did I do that? Something weird's happening. It's either me or it's the game. I don't know what it is. It's probably me. Oh, good throw. Trust my software. Thank you for the follow. I'm in Austin turn. You're in Atlanta, right? If you don't mind me asking. I remember thinking you were in an ATL. But you're in Texas? Oh, okay, never mind. I don't know who I'm thinking of. Well, yeah, I'm around. Yeah, come say hi sometime. If you're ever, coming down to Austin for any reason. That's dirty. Wind God Fist on into that is dirty. But I like it. Okay. Wait, no! Direckoning, good to see you. I'm getting destroyed, but it's been a lot of fun. Honestly, like, it's like I don't have a mental stack right now, and I'm honestly not. I don't mean this in like a coping way or in even like a mean way, but I don't think I'm mentally in it right now. But honestly, that's kind of good because I'm just like enjoying the game a little bit, rather than like trying to sweat super hard on it today. Nice Blueberry. Nice. Okay. That was so dumb. Okay. Okay. Nice. I've noticed them power crushing a lot against what is it? Against this. Good step there. Okay. They really don't like that hatchet. Oh man, I'm dead, aren't I? Nice. Oh, we got him. I'm just having fun here. This is so fun. Oh, I thought orbital would work. Okay. Not this time turn. I didn't bring anything. and didn't go to the arcade to play. Nice. I didn't play anything this time. I just did a lot of shopping, to be honest. In the past, I've played on the arcade cabinets, but I've never actually... The problem is, like, I do too much... I have too much luggage anyway, so bringing a fight stick would just be too much. But, I have played... Okay, maybe what you're thinking of. I have played Magic the Gathering at a Grand Prix in Japan, which is the equivalent of doing... Not really Evo, but in the same sense that it's like a large scale, maybe like Combo Breaker or something, where it's like a large scale open registration tournament. I played Magic the Gathering there, and that was actually really interesting playing, because, you know, you need to know enough communication to communicate what's happening in the game. So that was actually a lot of fun. Whereas, you know, in a fighting game, you just really just need to say, like, are you ready? You know, what side do you want? And that's it. Oh, that's cursed. I was lucky. Okay. Coming in a lot. Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm trying to do forward 4, and it's not actually working. Oh, she's like waiting. Okay. What the heck is going on? Interesting. Okay. Yes, Kusak, I still do. They actually held the block there. That's interesting. Got him. Alright, see ya, Veters. See ya, Veters. Hit him with the old magics there.
Get ready for the next battle.
At least what she was doing. I blocked it so many times and I've realized that this works against most of it. We learned that just now together. I guess we'll try this one.
Get ready for the next battle.
Bryan. Bryan Mirror. I don't know what I'm going to practice tomorrow because I'm like, my brain's still kind of mush. That's weird. Oh, the lag switch, though. It's gonna get better? I'm only saying because it's another Bryan. That's lucky. Oh. Maybe that's rude on this connection. Yeah, their Wi-Fi is not working, but I'm trying to, like, for a fellow Bryan player, I'm trying to, like, stick it out. This is hard to do on these connections, 10 frame punish is on Bryan. That works. Throw spamming? Ha! I'm trying, well, we've got some rounds to spare. Alright, sorry, this has not gotten better, so we're going to not rematch. I stuck it out for the fellow Bryan, but unfortunately, this is not good at all.
Get ready for the next battle.
Our movement's kind of coming back. You see this? It's kind of coming back. 100% turn. 100%. And I've also gotten the absolute pleasure of playing nearly every Bryan in my chat at some point. So I get like a much higher percentage of Bryans than just the ladder.
Get ready for the next battle.
Even you back in the day, exactly. I've seen all manner of crazy shit on this character. And so that's why I don't mind the mirror, because I've seen it almost all. Of course, Peter and Tone will both be like, you haven't seen this before. And they can always catch me. I'll do this. Oh, dang, what the heck? I had an idea there, it didn't quite work. That's good. Nice. Yeah, directing. It's been forever. It's kind of funny. I haven't done a viewer match in a bit. No one's asked me to play. We're near the end of the day, though, so don't do it. Ha! Oops. He interrupts me at just the right time every time. It's actually pretty impressive. And then my 4-2 turned into that. Oh my gosh. Nice stuff. Staying on the ground, I believe, so... I don't know what I'm seeing, to be honest. Okay. lot of this down forward 1-1 into this parry that's just getting them in trouble because it's not actually being parried. Yeah, PS5 is just a beast. Like, playing it offline is kind of okay once you get used to it, right? But, man, with the online, it feels different, for sure. And meanwhile, PC feels unnaturally snappy sometimes when you're, like, coming from PlayStation. But playing offline PS5 when you've been playing online PC is really weird because your inputs are slow, but you can react to everything. It's like kind of a weird... It's like you can punish a Wind God Fist, yet your combos feel jank. Okay, nice. Yeah. Okay. Side steps are weird! Yeah, if you play an easy character, it's not a big deal. That's true. Or like a mechanically easy character. I've just had this wild idea to do offline drills on the PS5 so that you can force yourself to do it under like harder circumstances. That'd be kind of wild, wouldn't it? Like practice punishment drills on a PS5. Would that be like the ultimate training? Since you probably only care about it, like, offline anyway, right? Person's taking his time. Ooh, good timings, okay. Let's use something a little faster there. Let's use the down back threes and stuff. They haven't been using their heat, which is a good thing. These 1-1s. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Still using these. Where is it? Good stuff. Oh my god, what? They got us. This guy's Bushin, yeah. It was kind of weird. We did promote after the first game. That's partially why we're matched. But yeah, that's funny. What the heck? There's like no points on the line right now. They're playing super whack, which is partially why. That's -14. See, they're just looking for 1-1-2s now. I tried so hard. What is that? Sure. Oh, what? These decisions are so good. The Gabe Cube? What is that? Oh, I went the wrong way. Gotcha. That'd be interesting. But the problem is, I believe it's sponsored at this point by Sony, right? So because of that, we will never not have a PS5. Like, PS5 is going to stay just because Sony sponsors things. This person has some... Their timing's getting creepy. I don't know what's going on. That doesn't look like a... That looks like I could have gotten out of it. I don't know what's going on. The timing is really throwing me off. It's like they're really kind of catching me with this like 1-1 timing or something. But I don't know what's going on. Oh no. That's not good. Didn't quite get there though. That's crazy. I don't know, like, I saw some semblance of, like, honestly, like, really good timings and stuff, despite not having, like, the movement and stuff. They were kind of just, kind of turning it into a timing game, where just, like, I know when you're going to come in, I'm going to do a 1-1. I know when you're going to do this, I'm going to do a 1-1. Their tactics were not, like, crazy, but I actually think the basics that they were showing was kind of not bad, right? Very simple. Kind of devolving it down to play around my 1-1. Play around my flash punch, and if you don't, I'm going to hit you with a low. I don't know, I was impressed with it.
Come and get some. I dare you. Round 1. Fight.
Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Nice. Okay. Could be worse. That's not good. Okay. They've shown us that they like to do the down 2 string. Are they just testing us? I don't know what's going on, but I guess ooh, that's not good. I'm gonna go do this so I don't lose with heat. Nice. Nice. What are my thoughts on 3+4? It's a good move. It's a little bit slower in this game. See, it's a good move. But you can definitely make it work. The main reason is I think quarter circle back 1 is so good, right? Quarter circle back 1 is such a good spacing move, you kind of forget why 3+4 is even there, including myself. I don't even know. And I think if I had to, like, answer... My gosh. If I had to answer, it's probably, like, the same reason back 1 exists. It's meant to be slow. Oh no! Good down 4 once. This person doesn't respect our frames. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Like, I would do, like, down 4-2-1, 4-2-1-2 into a sidestep, and they're pressing, right? So, we'll see if they choose. Okay, they will choose to play again. So, like, basically, just match the disrespect with playing solid. Oh, okay. Oh, he didn't jab into jab. That's cool. I'm not really mentally thinking of why even doing that. That's good. Oh, I tried 4-3. It didn't work. Nice. Oh, man. That tracks! Okay. That worked. He finished it. This guy's crazy. Good throw. Good stuff. They got us. They played very unpredictably. That was good. All right, we got time for one more game, and then we'll be good. Then we'll be done for today. I think there were certain things that I wasn't, and it's like kind of interesting. They weren't afraid to like let rip the like turn Junkyard into a mix, right? And that's actually pretty cool. I think that would have been a situation where we could a little bit more emphatically use jabs and down 4s to keep them far away, because you can tell they wanted to be on our face and they made it happen, right? Similarly with this Reyna, actually, we can try the same idea with our spacing and see if we can't stay at the max range of down 4 and quarter circle back 1 and stuff. That's fine. That one can be launched. They do block pretty stubbornly. Oh, nice. I tried 2-3. I didn't do it in time. Nice. They're really letting that rip. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's just because they don't realize they're not used to getting launched, right? It's minus 14. They're not ready for it. It's like a Kazuya or anyone with a 13 frame launcher launching Hatchet over and over again, right? We're just not ready for it to be launched. It seems crazy to us, right? But to them, it's not that crazy. Nice. Alright, that was actually pretty decent. We're just kind of like hanging out, chilling.
Round one. Fight.
What? This person's crazy. Okay, right, there's an extension to it. That's fine. Okay, I'm getting a little crunchy. That's alright. That's okay. The crunch is okay. Oh, wait. Side set? Interesting. I did 3 plus 4. Nice. Okay. Whoops. Whoops. You can tell there's a lack of respect now. They're just like, they're going to get us, right, every time. Oh, wow, that's good. Good sidestep. That's crazy. What happened? What happened? I think that it was a combination of, like, they're making us sort of panic to their offense. So I think what we can actually do... Yeah, they're definitely mashing. They're mashing, but there's also some, like, side steps and stuff going on. So we can kind of just, like, keep our cool here. Okay. We just keep our cool here and kind of present a wall for them to deal with. Good. Oh, that goes under it. Nice. The side steps are actually not bad whenever they try to like not get caught by things. Can't sidestep that. I need to do something else. Nice. But yeah, as long as we just like kind of like present this problem for them to deal with, hopefully that'll get us where we need to go, right? Oh, nice. That's crazy. And we just down for them. Nice. Okay. This was a really interesting session. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. I don't think I know what I'm doing, but I feel like we're playing at about the same level again. Even though I feel slow. I think we're going to do this again tomorrow. And then what we're going to do tomorrow is we're just going to try and like... What we're going to follow this up with is more forced like patience and movement. I think this is going to help me shake the rust off, but this is also going to help me like get myself back into the mindset of like watch what my opponent is doing. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to block. Don't be afraid of what's going on. Like taking our frame, maybe like even sprinkling in a little bit of like the things we were starting to do from Tone's coaching session, like taking our frame, not taking our frames, like getting a plus frame situation and then just kind of like letting it slide and seeing what they do. I think a combination of those things will be important to try for next time. But it's good to be back. You know, happy to be playing again. I do feel like I kind of started enjoying the game a little bit again after, you know, this 2-hour session. It's not a fire. The fire's not there yet, but there's a match. And I think we'll slowly kindle that into some enthusiasm again. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let's go ahead and do that sign off. If you're coming from YouTube, and I know I'm very behind on my uploads, but if you're coming from YouTube, be sure and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Really helps us grow. We really love seeing new people show up. And if you ever want to watch it live, it's going to be at twitch.tv/VonTiban. That's VonTiban. We stream Tekken Bryan Saturdays and Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time. The first hour is going to be just some variety. It's an optional variety thing. We can be doing labbing. We can be playing 2XKO, whatever it is. And then the next 2 hours is what we saw today, which is typically a structured learning session where we will try and focus on something to improve on. So that being said, thank you so much. If you didn't catch that, that's all down in your description below, as well as a link to our Discord of our community that you can join of like-minded players trying to get better at the game together. But yeah, thank you so much. Really enjoyed each and every one of you, whether you're choosing to watch live or in the recordings, and I will see you in the next one.